Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the jungle. We're live. Man. What a day. It's like Christmas morning. I'll tell you that right now. It's like Christmas morning has come. For some of us, anyway. What can I say? Hope you're doing well. If you're here, if you can give a thumbs up to the stream, that's going to help people find it as we're live. That would be super helpful. And share the link with somebody if you want. That'd be awesome. We're going to talk a lot today about the elephant in the room, if you've been around this channel for any amount of time. Terminator 2D. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. It's going to be... It's insane. It's just insane. You may be noticing my voice sounds a little deeper than usual. I am getting over a cold, and inevitably, every time something like that hits, even when I start to feel better, the voice drops about an octave or two. So that's the way it goes. So what you're hearing is not the microphone issue. It is my actual voice today. What's on my shelf in the chat? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, dude! It's Cloud9 over here. It's freaking Cloud9. What can I say? So we're definitely going to talk about that. We're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna take a look at the trailer. We're going to take a look at maybe there's also a behind the scenes video that gives a little bit more. We probably won't jump into that. I'll show you guys and I'll send you the link for it or whatever. Because that one's a little bit longer. Maybe we won't jump into that. But if this is something that you're interested in, I would recommend 100% go watch the behind the scenes video, because not only do you get a little bit more artwork and gameplay footage, you also get just some of the thought behind and a little behind the scenes with the team. It's just very, very cool. And then I would also love to head over to the website, because just today I was combing through the website, and there's some artwork there and some screen grabs that are kind of interesting, things that didn't show up in the trailer, that are just enticing. That's all I can say. Enticing. What's on my shelf? You avoided much of the trailer. You don't want to spoil it. Oh my gosh. Is that so? You're saying that's a practice for you? Is that you would rather sort of not see too much of a trailer, advertisements? It's like just enough to hook you, and then once you're in, you're like, I don't want to see anymore. I just want to experience it. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I mean, kudos to you. That's hardcore, dude. Because I feel like, oh man, yes, just to hook you. I have friends who are like that. Specifically, I think I had a buddy, Blake, back in the day, who that was his vibe, man. Even to the point where he would not even watch the trailer. Oh, look at you. Yeah, in theaters, you'll plug your ears and your echoes. Dude, that's so hardcore. That is wild. So, okay, so that'd be something interesting. That's something interesting to explore a little bit. So, like, do you find that it enriches the experience? And especially in the age of the internet, like, how do you avoid anything like that? I just think that's wild. That is crazy. Okay, it enriches the experience. You love it. What was like the last big movie that you feel like you did that for? I want to hear about that. I need to try it. I need to give that a shot. I mean, I am definitely one of those people where when I see something that I'm interested in, whether it's a movie, a game, like if it's really something that hooks me, I actually have kind of like a hard time. Whoops, my boy Cyclops just took a dive there. I have a hard time I'll put it this way, not spoiling. I actually hate spoilers, so it's not a spoilers issue, but I do have a hard time not sort of trying to ingest as much of the marketing, I guess, and the media that they're willing to give me. I will say that. I do have a hard time with that. I just, whatever they give me, dude, I want to consume it. And for me, I think it builds the anticipation. It builds up the hype in some ways. But I also don't know that I've experienced it like as pure. Maybe I've never experienced something as pure as what you're saying here. So you're saying no scenes are spoiled, no music is spoiled. Specifically, you remember doing that with Spider-Man 3. Normally, you avoid trailers altogether. I know I will see Deadpool and Wolverine, so why watch the trailer? Yeah. Dang. Okay. That's hardcore, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. That's so hardcore. That is crazy. All right, so yeah, if you're just coming in, guys, we're going to take a look at Terminator 2D, and we're going to head over to the Bitmap Bureau website. We're going to take a look at some of the stuff they got there. Very stoked about it. It's like I said, Christmas morning. If you've been around this channel for any amount of time, I mean, even recently, because in the video that I did, 3 games that I love that you hate, we talked about Terminator 2 on the Super Nintendo. I am an unashamed fan of that game. I grew up with it. Made some really bad choices with the rental of that game and just wore it out. So when I saw this, and to be fair, 100% the way that I saw the announcement was Craig from Side Scrollers. He had posted it, and then I just went down the rabbit hole, dude. I'm just so ready to go. But yeah, if you've been around for any amount of time, you know I'm a huge fan. And so when I saw this, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to see. But when I saw this, I mean, I'm just like, this is like minus maybe a really good, solid, like flashback sequel. This is up there in like top 3, top 5 maybe. So yeah, like I said, Christmas morning. But yeah, so hey, question of the day. Which retro game do you think needs a reboot? Not that this is a reboot. It definitely feels like it has, it has some inspiration, I think, from all kinds of retro games. I mean, as you'll see, as we'll get into it, and you'll see, like, there's definitely some, like, Wild Guns. There's definitely, like, definitely Contra, Alien Wars on Super Nintendo. Like, there's definitely some callbacks to some of that kind of stuff. So, Blackthorn, we'll get into that. There's some stuff that I saw where I was like, oh, dude, that's like a Blackthorn mechanic. I love it. Let's freaking go. So yeah, really, really excited. Shelf says, think of the shock a kid had an empire when Vader said, I'm your father. I mean, yes, absolutely. But again, like if that happened today, I feel like there's you wouldn't be able to avoid it, right? I don't know, dude. Like, I'm trying to think what would you, I mean, that's a good question. Okay. What would you consider, like, maybe within the last decade, what is like the big reveal that would be on par with, Vader being Luke's dad? Like, iconically, like, I can't think of anything that would have held that much weight and would have been that big of a spoiler. I don't know. Marcone in the chat, a reboot. There's an FPS called Shogo Mobile Armor Division I spent hours on as a teenager. But first, the Pro Skater 3-4 remake trailer just dropped. I think I saw that earlier today. I didn't watch the trailer, but I think I saw that it dropped. Let's see, what is it? Pro Skater 3-4 remake. Do we have a, yeah. Let's see here. Let's go to my favorite website, your favorite website, the site to end all sites. Let's go to IGN. For the amount of garbage that I talk about IGN, we end up there quite a bit. What can I say? It's a love-hate relationship. Oh my gosh. And yes, I am sick, or getting over it, so that's why the voice sounds a little jacked today. So it's it's also kind of sexy. What can I say? Tony Hawk, we'll talk about that. Let's see. Okay, hang on. What's on my shelf says Killing Snoke. Episode 8, major change in the Star Wars storyline, not expected. You feel like that was on par with Vader being the pops, though? I mean, I will say in the sense that it's, was it unexpected? Sure. But I think it was like unexpected. It was like one of those situations where, and maybe you're agreeing with me on this, like it was unexpected in the most terrible way possible. It's like when you had like this Snoke, like I'll be honest here. Okay, when it came to the prequel trilogy, I liked Force Awakens. I was excited for what was to come with Force Awakens. But dude, Last Jedi was what me and my buddy Joey at work, we have a term that's FNSKD, which we refer to as Effin' Skid, which stands for fine, nothing special, kind of dookie. And Last Jedi was the definition of Effin' Skid. Let's see here. Oh, the music got a little bit louder. Oh, it's because I think it's because I changed. Here, I kicked it down for you. But yeah, yes, Snoke. I don't know, dude. I don't know about that one. Okay, let's pop over here and here's the reveal trailer right here. So let me pull this music down, and maybe we'll give this a watch. I have not seen this. I will be honest with you. I am a pro skater. I wouldn't say fan, because that would mean that like I have some sort of investment in it. I have played pro skaters back in the day and wore them out, and it was fine. It was cool. It was good. I don't remember which one it was, but it was like back when I was in a band in the early 2000s, and we'd like stay up late either playing Pro Skater or Vice City. So whatever the Pro Skater was that was near GTA Vice City, that's the Pro Skater that I played. So, all right, let's check this out. This is the official release trailer, and we're going to react to this. So everybody take it easy, okay? By the way, last week we had a lot of fun looking at the cartoon intros from the 80s and 90s. I got copyright claims out the wazoo, but got them cleared. So everybody just take it easy. Actually, I will say -1. Paramount with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Take it easy, guys. We literally were reacting to the intro. So like, I don't know what you're trying to do to me here. But we got him lifted so the video wasn't blocked. Ridiculous. All right, let's see if we can watch this. Why isn't it playing? That's weird. Here, let's refresh it. I clicked play and then it said now playing. Here we go. I wonder if we're gonna have to like look it up on YouTube. We might have to look it up on YouTube. Is that what it's gonna do to me here? Get out of here. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to YouTube. Let's say Pro Skater 3-4. Here we go. Official trailer reveal.
Taxes was so crazy.
If they're not going to let us watch it on their website, then we're going to watch it on their YouTube channel. So take it easy, IGN. Here we go. TurboTax, get out of here. Okay. Right now we're gonna watch and react to the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 official reveal trailer. Before we do that, let's take a look at this chat real quick. What's on my shelf says, I just think episode 8 subverted expectations. Oh no. That's the one we're gonna go with. What happened? Oh man, I got some thoughts on that. We'll talk about that in a minute. That might be its own stream in itself. And that's a good thing with movies. Episode 9 was a reaction by the studio feeling like they gave too much creative control to the director. Episode 9 was hobbled together. Okay. Thoughts. We'll get there though. Okay, so this is Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Here we go. Oh, dude. Okay, right there. You know what that reminds me of? Sega Genesis. I don't know if you've ever played Skitchin on the Sega Genesis, but one of my favorite Sega Genesis games. Dude, Ace of Spades is going off the chain. We're definitely going to get dinged for that one. I can tell you that right now. Take it easy, Motorhead. He was like skating through a boiler room. Look, we're all here. We all know why we're here. Okay? We're waiting for the moment when he does the Christ air, right? That's why we're waiting for the dark slide. There it is, right there. I freaking knew it. You got to do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, ew! What? Why? Did he just grind in a men's room and all the urinals exploded? Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on a second. Why? Okay, first of all, I just love that as soon as I said it, there it is. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, and they freaking did it in, what is it, Rio de Janeiro? Is that where the Jesus statue is? Oh, that's, poignant. Okay, but this shot right here, I will say I do love, I like how detailed the customization. Oh, look at freaking Taco Bell in the background, dude. You're going to live Moss every single time. I like how detailed the board, like the decks are. I haven't played a Pro Skater in a hot minute, so I don't know how that, customizable they were in the past, but I imagine that as things get better, I mean, you're going to be able to do that's cool. I don't know. You get to really customize your deck. That's sweet. But this shot right here is unhinged. What is happening? He's literally... Why? Why is that a feature? That's so weird. Oh my gosh. That is buck wild. Oh, what do we got here? What is this? It's like a water park? Did he just 900 out of that bowl? There it is. Wait, what? Did they say you can skate as the Master Chief? I don't know. Great idea. Should have muted the trailer. Yeah, maybe. But, we're reacting to it, so they can eat it. You know what I mean? I don't understand the urinal shot. Why? I guess that's why, because we're talking about it. There you go. I mean, that's going to be cool. That's great. It's not my cup of tea. I don't really get into like a Pro Skater itch, but it does look pretty cool. So I can dig that. Okay, I want to get to the main event here. So obviously, we need to talk about Terminator 2D. All right. First of all, let's see here. Okay, so we do have the official trailer. I do think we're going to take a look at that in just a second. But if we go over here to the website with Bitmap Bureau, these guys, man, they're quickly becoming one of my favorites. I think this is going to be a big deal. I'm calling it now. Some of the stuff that they've put out in the past, I mean, awesome stuff. Final Vendetta, Xenocrisis, like all this stuff is great. I haven't actually played Battle Axe. I was looking at this today, and it actually looks pretty cool. Like, gave me like kind of Gauntlet vibes in some way, which I am a big Gauntlet fan. Lots of memories as a kid. And then you got, like Xenocrisis has like Smash TV vibes and yeah, all of that great stuff. Very cool. But, dude, Terminator 2D. Oh, we can probably just watch it right here on their website. That's how we can do it. Shinji Akari in the chat. What is up, my dude? You're just in time for the main event. This is just so buck wild to me because having the major IP to do something with, I think is huge. And just opens the door. Like, if this is as successful as I think it's going to be, man, the doors that this will open is just wild. Just wild. And it, like I said, it lends itself to the question of the day. What retro game do you think needs a reboot? I'll also throw in light of this, what we're seeing here with Terminator 2D, what like 80s action IP would you like to see turned into a game? I'd love to hear that in the chat as well. And the thing that I love about this is that it seems like there's multiple game styles, and I think there's an opportunity for going forward for some of the possible other games that can happen. I mean, just all kinds of different game styles. Like, you know that I'm a point and click adventure fan. I would love to see. I think there's some options. I think there's some options out there. We're going to go through some of this artwork here in a minute. I think we're going to watch the trailer. Let's see. Marcone says it was Rio. Yep, which coincidentally Rio is what I've named my custom skater since PS2. Nice. And you don't know what's up with YouTube today, but the vid keeps lagging behind. Interesting. Hopefully it's not something on my side. All right, let's check out the trailer for this. Man, so much good stuff here. Again, we're gonna react to this Terminator 2 trailer. So yeah, be cool, everybody. Let's see. Is this
Peggy 16?
Is my thing out of the frame? Is that what I'm seeing here? Oh yeah, it's like way out of the frame. Holy cow. It's because I like full screened it, which is not great, but I want you to be able to see. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh no, that won't work. It's not gonna look the same, is it? Okay, hang on a second. Let me just adjust. Check. There it is. Now you can hear me. It's because dude, this is what happens when I'm trying to like change things on the fly. I'm like breaking stuff. I've got meters now. I'm assuming you guys can hear me now. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay. So you missed all of that. Essentially what I was saying is this kind of artwork, I just love it so much. Like anytime I see something like this, it's going to pull me in, man. And I was saying I don't know what you call this. It's like a very high quality pixel art. It reminds me though of like some of the Sierra games back in the day. You know, if you were a PC gamer and you played any of this Sierra stuff, like towards the end of the life, it just had this kind of vibe to it. And it has almost like that arcade, you know, like 90s arcade vibe. It's just so endearing, and I love it so much. I love the direction they went with this. It's going to be awesome. Sour Cream Sanchez in the chat. If you've done nothing wrong, you have nothing to fear. Yeah. Okay, let's keep watching this. Gosh, that's beautiful, dude. Robert Patrick popping up with the finger. They didn't have to include the finger. They didn't have to do that. But they did it. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I am bringing the volume down just a little bit. All right. So obviously we get into some of the Future War stuff. I think this is awesome. I'm trying to like think about layout wise. Like this probably feels like towards the beginning of the game. There's also some other stuff I want to talk about when we get into some of the screenshots that hint to some other modes and stuff like that, which is super cool. But I mean, this right here just so much has, you know, Contra 4, Alien Wars on the Super Nintendo. The vibes here are just so good. I love this so much. This, again, this is what I loved about the Super Nintendo version. Okay, remember I think I talked about how the levels were sort of like a cutaway into the building. It's almost like if you've ever played the game, what is it called? This War of Ours. Is that what it is? I think that's what it's called. Hang on, let's see here real quick. Man, this like I said, I changed things. What is it called? This War of Mine. Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay, yes. So I don't know if you've ever played This War of Mine. But again, awesome game. Very different style, I think, than like most, or like just a very unique sort of game. Love this game. I think it's great. But anytime the buildings with the cutaway, like there's just something about that art style that I really, really appreciate and really love. And what I like about what we see here is it almost has, I almost wonder if this is going to have like cinematic platformer elements as part of the game here. Where not all of it is going to be run and gun. So like then we get like Naked Arnold. Okay. Oh gosh, and this kind of stuff. It's just like, I don't know, you couldn't do this. You couldn't do this back in the day, and it's just so, oh man, so awesome. Obviously here we got, you know, what looks kind of like you know, like Wild Guns and stuff like that. Just creating some of those iconic moments. Oh my gosh, dude. The tanker, so rad. I love it. But what it seems to, and then this part where he's just buck naked. It's like just the most, you know, liberal use of shadowing. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. And then, yeah, it goes into like this beat 'em up style. This, it's like we've got some run and gun. The platforming, very cool. This, I mean, it's this shot, this scene right here, like 100% Contra. There's, you know, literally in the first level when you're running through and the bomber comes through and sets everything on fire, like that's what this is. Like that's a callback to that, which is very, very cool. Love it. Oh my gosh, and that is so sweet. Okay, so what this tells me is I'm wondering if, okay, so like, so we obviously have like the Future War level. It seems like very Contra, run and gun, all that kind of stuff. And then we've got Sarah Connor kind of in the asylum. We can see things like the broken wall, the grate over here on the right, the air grate that it looks like she could probably drop down through. She's like sneaking up on this dude who's got a flashlight and knocking him out with the baton. makes it seem like it's going to be some like stealth gameplay, maybe Prince of Persia style, which is really cool. Similar to what we see here, where it's obvious that in this level you're probably supposed to be like avoiding the T-1000 and hiding and stuff like that. So it's less of a just straight up it's less of a like just straight up fight, beat 'em up, run and gun. It's like it's gonna have to be stealth, all of that kind of stuff. It almost reminds me of like in Metroid Dread, some of the things where it's like you just had to specifically like avoid things. I just think that's so cool. And then the continue screen. Oh my gosh, that's so rad. Very, very cool. Man, I am so excited for this. I think it's gonna be great. Really, really excited. And yeah, dude, I mean, just the fact that they have naked Arnold is just wild. Oh my gosh. It's so cool. It's so cool. All right, let's take a look at here. Let's go over to this one. All right, let's see here. Let's get let's get caught up on this chat. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Rob, do you have RoboCop? Let me see. Rob, do you have RoboCop versus Terminator box for Super Nintendo, or better, the Sega Genesis? No, I don't. I actually don't have a copy of RoboCop versus Terminator. I'll be honest with you. RoboCop versus Terminator for me was one that was kind of like, it was fun to play, but it wasn't one of my favorites. Specifically for me, it was the Terminator 2. Really loved Terminator 2, even though everybody hates it. Yeah, dude, Sarah Connor is looking jacked. Absolutely, dude. When she's doing the pull-ups and stuff, that's awesome. His pixels make me uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awesome. You know, it's funny. It's like, it's interesting that they went all out with it in that way, because in the Super Nintendo version, they have like little things that happen while he's walking naked that sort of like happen to cover it up. It's like, first it's like a railing as he's walking by, and then right when the railing's going to end, a guy goes by on a motorcycle until he goes up into the bar. And you know, it just like, and this one they're like, nah, dude, just full on, I need your clothes and your boots and your motorcycle. Shinji, the potential is limitless for this game. Exactly, dude. Let's take a look at we're going to take a look at some of the images, because I think they continue to tell some of the story of what we can expect here, and it's really exciting. I think it's really cool. We'll get into that in a minute. Shelf says, I just thought of another reason not to watch the trailers. Think about if you only saw Terminator 1 and had no idea what T2 was about. The Terminator enters the asylum. Yeah, that's true. That would be, I will say, yeah, dude. If you, okay, hang on. I'm trying to think of the okay. I'm trying to think of the chain of events in Terminator 2, because doesn't he go to the mall first? And doesn't he go to the mall first, gets John Connor, and then eventually they end up in the asylum. So him walking into the back rooms of the mall and pulling the shotgun out of the box of roses, like that one could be, you know, that would have been the reveal as well. You know, get down. Sour Cream Sanchez says, there's a code you can enter that allows you to take out Miles Bennett Dyson in the beginning. Boom, credits. Oh, that would be wild. Dude, just game over, man, right there. That would be a really cool feature. Okay, so a couple of things here. We're going to go through some of the screenshots, what these mean. I don't know, but we're going to try to unpack it a little bit. This iconic moment, and I love that they're recreating this so that you're actually able to do this in the game. I think that's so rad. I think that's going to be awesome. Again, more of the pixel art. Love what we're seeing. Oh my gosh, so cool. After freaking he hit him with the grenade and he turns into like the crazy thing. That's rad. I love that. All of these iconic moments you weren't able to do back on the Super Nintendo, and so to be able to see the way that they're going to create some of these things, and just in like the cartoony pixel style is just so it's so endearing. I just freaking love it so much. Let's see. Shelf says, I'm glad the actors wanted to get paid for their likeness and didn't say no. Yeah, dude. All right. Excited for what this means gameplay potential wise. That it's not just going to be a straightforward platformer or just like a straightforward run and gun, but that there's going to be multiple styles of gameplay. That's what this tells me, and I love that. I think that's rad. Vandalism, so there's that. That's cool. Okay, so here we go. So this is interesting right here. A couple of things to look at here. We get select mode. We got story mode, arcade mode, infinite mode. Okay, which, what does that even mean? Infinite mode. Like, are we talking about, so like if this is anything like Shredder's, like when I think about Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, story mode was like you're going to progress through each level chronologically. Arcade mode was kind of like, I think you could like, as long as you'd beat levels, you could go play any level you wanted. Infinite mode, I'm wondering, is this like survival essentially? Like the level just goes on and on and on until you die, or what is that about? Okay. Boss rush, which is sounds pretty self-explanatory. Okay, but here we go. Mother of the future. What does this mean? Speculation. Is this dude, is it another campaign? Is it something specifically where like you're just going to play as Sarah Connor? Is it going to be like filling in some of the gaps between Terminator 1 and Terminator 2? Like, I don't know. That's interesting to me to see that. Mother of the future. I don't know, dude. Is it a baby? Is it a birthing simulator? Who knows? I want to know. Shelf says they haven't revealed whether you can play as the T-1000. Oh, dude, I didn't even think of that. That is sick. Dude, what if... Whoa. Okay. What if, one of the gameplay modes is getting to... Oh my gosh. Okay, dude. Like, we're just going to get... Okay. Dude, what if one of the levels is showing up to John Connor's house as the policeman and then having to kill his parents and like take on their identity, but you're playing as the T-1000 to do that? Oh, dang. You get to do the milk when he takes the phone call. Oh, dude, I didn't even think of that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's so sick. Marcone says, I think it's Sarah Connor mode. Yeah, dude. So like, in the story mode, are we going to see a change of who you get to play as in every single, like as the levels progress? Is it like another separate campaign? Is it a whole standalone thing where you just get to play as Sarah Connor? I don't know. It's just, that's what I'm talking about. It's so cool, the things that they might be able to do. Let's see. Sour Cream Sanchez says, but hey, did you know the writer of The Terminator and The Matrix confirmed that they are the same lore? The Matrix is the sequel to The Terminator. Wait. You know what, dude? I believe you because everything you put in the chat sounds ridiculous, and then I Google it and it's true. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. We got to look this up. Matrix, Terminator, connection. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Here we go. This is Relevant Magazine. Author reveals how the Matrix and the Terminator are connected and biblical. Let's see. Terminator starts from the front of my book and to the back. The Matrix starts from the back of my book and works its way to the front. They're moving in two opposite directions. Wait. The Terminator is the prequels to or the beginning of the Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connor, is Jesus Christ. And he grows up to be Neo. They're one and the same. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. Wait, is this real? Wait, unpublished. Sophia Stewart claims, her 1981 unpublished comic book, The Third Eye, which was inspired by her own faith, formed the basis of not one, but two of the most popular sci-fi franchises of the 20th century, The Matrix and The Terminator? What? Okay, hang on a second. This is ridiculous. Okay, hang on. Let's go. Sophia. I'm telling you, dude, Sour Cream Sanchez. Why do you do this to me? The Third Eye. Sophia Stewart, Third Eye. This is on Amazon. Where It All Begins. We can buy a t-shirt of it. Do they have dude, we'll have to look more into this. Look at this. Sophia Stewart wins. What? This is from Time Magazine. This is buck wild. Okay, we'll go back to that as that loads. That is crazy. Shinji Akari says you should be able to save Wolfie. Dude, you should be able to save Wolfie. How's Wolfie? Wolfie's fine, dear. Just come home. Dude, your parents are dead. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Marcon says Matrix, robots to humans. Terminator, humans to robots. Dude, that's where the vertex happens. Writer of Something Different inspired the Terminator and Matrix in her mind. So this is really this is really enticing to me, seeing the different modes. I'm very excited to see what that turns into. Okay, hang on a second. Inside the billion-dollar Matrix lawsuit, one of the internet's most pervasive legends, for 10 years, the story of Sophia Stewart winning a court case for basing the Matrix off of her copyrighted screen treatment was continuously cropped up on the web, but court documents show the story is little more than a viral legend. Okay, hang on a second. The document shows that Stewart claims she was defrauded $200 million plus royalties. On her website, she dubs herself the mother of the Matrix. However, her court claim goes back even further, saying she gave her original 6-page treatment to 20th Century Fox in 1981 when it was rejected. At any rate, after viewing The Matrix, she immediately recognized her story, wound up filing a suit. So did she win? Okay, interesting enough, although Stewart did not win her case, she's not the only one who accused the Wachowskis of stealing. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know about this lady. I don't know. I'm going to have to read her comic book and decide for myself. What can I say? I mean, it depends on how detailed it was. Okay, it's like if she's like, oh, in this future where computers enslave humanity, it's like, okay, well, or robots enslave humanity. That's one thing. But is it like, robots enslave humanity, they create an alternate reality, and they use humans as a backup power source, and humans don't realize that, reality, blah, blah, blah. It's like, how detailed does it get? If she's just like, yeah, I wrote a story where, humans were enslaved by robots in the future, and then one of the humans rose up, it's like, But I don't know. I haven't read it all, so I guess we'll see. Okay, let's keep looking here. Again, a couple of things that we see here. Okay, it looks like, again, the lighting and the guy's holding the flashlight, maybe some stealth gameplay. Your power meter and everything up in that top left looks different like that. That's cool. More of the future run and gun. Definitely. I feel like this was a Contra. Oh, no. You know what this reminds me of? Actually, I was like, isn't this a Contra villain too? This reminds me of a callback to my boy Marcone. Vector Man, the airplane boss. Right? Where this guy who's got like the things hanging off the wings and you got to stay in between. That's what that reminds me of. Not quite the same, but you know what I mean? There it is. Okay, a couple more here. Again, future stuff. Fighting things. That's great. Okay, this right here, very cool. Reminds me a little bit of Blackthorn. One of the, and I'm sure they've done it in other games, but as soon as I saw this, that's what it made me think of was Blackthorn. The sort of the, what's the word? The word dynamic is popping in my head, and that's not what it is. It's the, it's feature, it's the, whatever you would say. Drawing a blank. I'm sick. I can't help it. Where you can kind of like enter and leave the background in order to take cover. So that's really cool that he's able to like pop back into the doorway. And I think we're probably seeing some of that too in the asylum level, like right here where it looks like maybe you could have hid inside the darkness of the cell right there. I don't know. That's really cool though. More future stuff. All of this looks pretty cool. This, oh man, I love this. Again, just like the motorcycle scenario, I love this. I think this is so cool. Over here, it looks like we've also got like a health meter for the van, the check engine light. So there you go. There's that. Sour Cream Sanchez says the Matrix is Skynet because Skynet is the software. Well, there you go. Okay, here we go. It says rank S. It definitely looks like Future War. I wonder if this is the boss rush element here, maybe. I'll tell you, for me, I'm not a big boss rush guy. Anytime a boss rush pops up in a game, it actually is kind of like a turnoff for me. When it's like actually part of the progression of the story, not a big fan. I think it was like the Batman and Robin on Super Nintendo had a little bit of a boss rush. I think a lot of the Mega Mans do a boss rush. It's stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan. But some people dig that, I guess. So boss rush mode. Okay, this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this might be what we were just talking about a minute ago. Okay, Sour Cream Sanchez saying that there's a code where you can decide to pull the trigger and end the game just by taking out Miles Bennett Dyson. This, again, I think is awesome. I don't know what this is going to mean. I don't know if this is just like some Easter egg thing that they let you do or whatever, but I just love stuff like this in this kind of pixel format. And it's like, you know, getting to make the decision. I mean, obviously, you know what the right choice is here, but oh man, just stuff like this in the game I think is so dang cool. And then just the artwork, I just love it so much. It just looks so rad. But yeah, it'll be it's interesting to see what sort of decision mechanics or things that they're going to introduce into the game. It just, again, sort of like reinforces that there is a lot more dynamically that they can do with this than they could back in the day. And it's just, I hope that it's just full of surprises. What can I say? More Future War stuff. That's great. Robert Patrick. Oh my gosh. The finger. That's so good. Love that. And this. Oh my goodness. You know, when you look at the Super Nintendo, let's see, Terminator 2, Super Nintendo truck stop. I remember, let's see, where's it at here? Oh yeah, here we go. The Corral. I mean, I remember playing this, and I know it didn't impress everybody. I remember just thinking this was amazing, and now to see it come into life in this way, I just think it's so cool. Oh my gosh. Sour Cream says Cyberdyne Systems creates the robots. Okay. So it's expanding the lore. It's getting there. I just think this is such a bold choice. They just decided to go full, T800 in all his glory, and you can tell it's not going to be just a quick moment. Like, it's an entire beat 'em up sequence that you're going to have to go through outside and inside. So, if I am Arnold, I don't know if I'm flattered by the shading or if I'm a little upset at the shading. And the continue screen. So I guess we can see that, like, this the triangle symbol with the 3 that we're kind of seeing kind of top right corner in all of these things is our continues. So there you go. Oh, they had 4. Good for them. Jeez. Yeah. I think that is all of the screenshots. So what I love about the screenshots, something that it just, one, this decision dynamic that we didn't see before. I think that's really cool to see. There's the boss rush we didn't get to see. This selecting the mode, Mother of the Future. Yeah, I'm interested to know what that is. But all that to say, it's coming out on September 5th, if I remember correctly. That was the release date, September 5th, which in my opinion cannot come soon enough. I did reach out to Bitmap Bureau on X and did say, hey, as things get closer, will there be any sort of review copies or demos that for content creators? They didn't respond. Somebody else responded and told me they posted the Michael Jordan meme that says, stop, get help. To that, I responded with the Terminator looking at John Connor and going, why? So I'm sorry. I'm not going to hide my excitement. Really, I have not been as excited about or anticipating a game as much as I am with this one in a very long time. So I'm excited to see what happens. So, as more things develop, I'm going to keep talking about it, but can't wait. It looks like it's going to be available on all the major platforms, and then also probably via Steam on PC. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. I have thought about picking up the Nintendo Switch hard copy. Oh, man. I just know that I'll probably play it more over here than I would on the Switch, but there's something about owning a physical copy of it is very enticing. So, who knows? Maybe I'll pick it up. We'll see. But there you go. It's going to be awesome. All right. So I'm going to have to head out of here pretty quick, guys. I want to say thanks for being here. Make sure that you give a thumbs up to the stream if you can. That'll help people find it, especially afterwards, too. It'll help it pop up. Hopefully we avoided any sort of, like, copyright vibes. But if not, we'll get them cleared up. It won't be that big of a deal. And hey, go find Bitmap Bureau on X, wherever you can find them, and let them know Retro Hunters are interested. We want to play it. We are ready to go, and we're excited. We are so excited. It would be cool to be able to keep covering this thing. So, yeah, do that. Guys, as soon as I can, I have a Kirby video that I've been working on. So as soon as I can, I will get that out. I'm really excited to share that with you guys. And it was really, it's a really an interesting idea and a meaningful idea for me. And so as soon as I can get that out, I will. It just takes me a little bit of time. But yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. Again, if you can hit that thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Shinji, I appreciate those kind words. I want to say thanks to What's on My Shelf, Mark Home. Always good to see you, my friend. Shinji Akari popping up in the chat. Sour Cream Sanchez. Always, it's inevitable. Always bringing the knowledge every single time. I'm gonna have to look into this Matrix Terminator connection. I don't know if I buy it yet, but maybe we'll talk about it next week. I don't know. We'll see about it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Stay retro. Peace out. See you soon.